Of course, on Veterans Day, we recognize the men and women who serve the country and those currently on active duty. Oftentimes, the families go months, sometimes even years, without seeing their loved ones who are deployed. Our Stephanie Poole has more on that. She joins us in the studio with that story. Stephanie.
Yes, Andrea, over 1 million U.S. Army military members are deployed overseas. Being miles away from home can be rough for both soldiers and their families.
Trenton McGee is just a senior in high school, but he's taken on the role as man of the house several times. That's because his dad is a U.S. soldier.
He's been in the Army National Guard for 21 years now this year. He served in 2005 and he just got back last year from Kuwait on a year tour.
McGee says during deployment, life back home can be challenging.
His first deployment in 2005, I was 2 when he left and I was 4 when he got back, and we would talk every chance we could, but in 2005 it was a rough deployment, and we only got to talk to him maybe 2 weeks out of every time.
Some days were harder than most. McGee tried to keep his family in good spirits, all while counting the days until he could hear his father's voice again.
But this last deployment, when he went to Kuwait, we got to talk to him every day. We talked to him every day. We'd FaceTime, we'd Skype, everything.
Buddy Wax is no stranger to this feeling. He served in the military for 5 years. Wax was stationed in Vietnam for 13 months. He says he missed special moments he can never get back.
My daughter was born while I was there. She was 10 months and 4 days old before I ever saw her.
Time that won't ever come back. On Veterans Day, both McGee and Wax says it's a day to spread love to those who have served in the country and their families.
They don't understand what we go through as families and what he goes through over there, and it's good to see how it is, and for them to understand that they did it for them and everybody else in America. It makes me feel proud. I'm proud of him. I'm glad that he chose to serve, and I'm glad that he's home.
McGee tells me that his father is home this year and they will be spending the day together as a family.